Hello people, today I'm going to be teaching you something very valuable. Yeah, very valuable in the sense that you're going to make a lot of money from this particular skill. So I'll be teaching you how to design an e-card with Pixel Lab app. Yes, an e-card. Now you know that there are a lot of things you can create, with the use of this app, this Pixel Lab app. There are a lot of things that you can create for yourself and make money out of. And by the way, I hope you know that all of these things that you're creating, you can print them out and sell them. And even without having to print them out, you can create and design e-cards for people, and they will pay you on a monthly basis. As in, you can take up the contract of designing e-cards for a company, and this company will pay you big time. Those are into graphics will tell you that this is one of the ways they make money from graphics design. So I'd like us to just go right into it. This is our Pixel Lab app. So Pixel Lab comes by default. This is how it comes by default. Okay, like this spherical shape. All right, now what you have your layout here to work with. So the first thing you do is to go to this arrow here where you have this plus sign and click it. Now you go to your gallery and then you choose any background of your choice. Okay, like I always say, that before you even start creating anything, you must have pictured in your mind what you want to create. You understand? So we have added the background to our page. We'll just stretch it this way and then make use of it. Okay, so this will be our background. Okay, we're going to be designing an e-card, a birthday card. Okay, so we have our background now. The next thing we have to do is to go to the same plus sign, click shape. Okay, now this is shape. Under the shape, you can adjust the radius, the edge, so it will look smooth. Okay, we've adjusted the radius. We can also add color to this. We can decide to make it green, make it yellow, any kind of color, any type of color, that we want. So that's your fill color. But for this particular design, we'll just leave it at that. So now you have your stroke. If, for instance, you want to add border to this shape, you can come to this place. You add your border. Okay, so when you add your border, you can also change the color of your border to any color of your choosing. Do you understand? All right, so let's just say we're going with white. So there you go, we are using a white shape. So just for the purpose of this video, I'll fill the shape. So I'll fill it with this color. So straight is what I'm talking about. Then come to this place and click OK. So we have our shape. The next thing we're going to be doing is to import the picture we want to use on this for this design. So I'll just go to the picture I already have on my device. Okay, depends on what you want to create. Like this picture, I already removed the background from it. So, but if you want your background to remain, you can also put your background to come out fine for you. Depends on what you want to create. Okay, so we have a picture inside the background that we just created some minutes ago. So you can use this, you can change it, you can use any type of background that you want. You can decide to blow out this background, you can decide to further crop this background. If you want to crop this particular image, just come to this place, this down the icons you have down here, this particular one. click on it, you see crop. So you can adjust it whichever way you want. You want it to just be the head that will be showing, just here, the head to this part. So you can adjust it and to just be only that place showing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to import other materials that we're going to be using for this particular design. Okay, before I go to that part, let me show you another way to create this. Instead of having to put your shape, if you don't want to put your shape like this and put your picture over it, there's another way you can do that. Okay, so let me quickly just delete this so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I'll just go over here and import my image directly without having to create any shape whatsoever. Okay, I want to use this particular image. Yeah, so I want to use this particular image. Okay, so yeah, this is the image I want to use. I want to add border to it without having to create shape and then putting it on top of the shape. So I'll come to this place where you have stroke, where you have this round thing, this right where the root stroke. So you just click on it and enable it. Now with this you can add a border to this image. Sure you can see it. It came out really cool. You can change the color. You can come to this place, change it to yellow. You can change it to, to gold. Change it to this. Change it to black. Any type of color at all. So we'll just stick to white. So that's how you can do that. The alternative way for you to do it. So you can just go right ahead and adjust it. Okay. So you are also good to go this way. If it's this way you like it, you can go on ahead and use it. So, but this is it. So we'll just go straight into importing all the stuff that we need. So I will just go to my gallery again. Prior to now, I'd already downloaded all the things I needed. So I will just be bringing them in one after the other. So one of the things I'm going to be using for this design is this happy birthday banner. I downloaded it from iStock. It's another platform where you can get a lot of resource material. So you as a creative designer must have a lot of that. You must have a lot of these sites on your phone. Okay, you can use any one that suits you. They all serve different purpose. Sometimes you go to a particular site, you don't get the exact thing you're looking for. You go to another site to get what you're looking for. So here is our birthday banner. We've just added it to this particular page. So over here, I'm going to go again to my gallery, and I'm going to pick this one. This is a ribbon that I downloaded earlier. So I will just pick one of them because I don't need both. I just need only one. So yeah, I have my ribbon. I can just turn it whichever way I want. Okay, you can turn it that way. You can turn it this way. Okay, you can also change. You can change the color. You can make it wider. Show you see all the things with all of this with these things by the edges of the shape. You can turn it. You can turn it whichever way you want. You can adjust it. You can reduce the size. You can make it longer. You can make it wider. Okay. You can as well go to any of the icon below and change the color. Just click on enable. You can see that the color has changed. So let's just assume I want to use this particular color for it. See. So that is how you can choose to use white. You can choose to use any other color. You can choose to even use black if you want. Oh, so let's just stick to the gold. Then we'll click on OK. So we also go up here to the plus sign, go to our gallery. We're going to be importing another ribbon, this particular ribbon design. Yeah, we're going to be using it for something. See, depends on how creative you are. Some of those things you have to create them. So we have something like that up there. We can change the color. Okay, you can see that the color has actually changed. That color can continue to change to any color that you choose. Okay, you can change the color to that color. You can change the color to something else. Okay, so but what I have here is not what I want to be on top. This top rated, it's not what I want. So what I will just do is to create a shape. As time goes on, you discover how to edit some of these shapes. Okay, how you can edit the shapes and then use them to your advantage. And you see something online that you like, or maybe the shape is not okay, you can edit it to what you want. Then you superimpose it on the one that you have and mask it. Sure, you see. So I can now change the color. Yeah, I can change the color. Sure, you see. Nobody will ever know that there was anything there except I tell them. Okay, now that's a secret. So I'll just move on. So let's add our text. The person's birthday, let's say today. So just put 19/02, which is February. Come over here and increase the size of the font. Okay, increase it a bit. You can move it with this icon. Yeah, you can move it. But I'm not okay with that particular font, so I want to change my font to something else. I want something else, so come to my font, pick this particular one, arm wrestler, click OK. Yeah, it's better now. What do you think? All right, so let us put the guy's name. Okay, let's put the guy's name. So go to this, instead of doing that, we can as well just copy this one and move. Just move it. Okay, let's say his name is Alice O. Alice Kosun. That's the guy's name, right? Can be anything. Just an example. Just citing an example. I'm not saying this guy's name is Alice O. Just an example. So I want to change this font to something else. Okay. So I want to use this particular one. So I will now come to this place and reduce the size of the image so that it can, yes. So another thing that you can do, there's another thing you can do with this. You go to 3D images here. It will give your text a background. Okay, sure, you can see there's a background there. So just increase the depth, and you can change the color so it can be more obvious. Color black. Sure, you see. Now your text has a background. You can reduce the darkness. You can rotate it. Even if the depth is too much, you can reduce the depth. Okay. That's a way to give your text a background. And if you don't want to use that way, there's an alternative way which is much longer, but you can always disable, then copy this particular text copy. So we have it here now. So let's say this one is, I want to make that one black. And we want this one to be, let's say, green or yellow. Or let's just say any other color that'll pop it out. Okay, this is purple. So we're going to reduce the brightness of that color on top of it. Are you saying the brightness has reduced drastically? Okay, so you can use either this method or the other method that I showed you with the 3D. Okay, it just depends on what you want and what you're looking for. Okay, so yeah, our design is almost ready. I can choose to readjust this. I can choose to edit it, make it 2 words instead of 1. Okay, do the same thing to the other one. As you can see, so we'll come and centralize. Anything you do for one, you must do for the second one. Come and then you centralize. Okay, same thing with this one, centralize, then you put it on top of it. Yeah, another thing you need to do is to make sure that both words are together. So you come to this place, come to where you have spacing. There's another one, line spacing. This line spacing is to reduce the space between 2 words. See, take it up and click OK. Remember, we superimpose, so we have to do the same thing to the second one. Take it up. Yeah, here we go. Can you see now? Isn't this looking beautiful? You have your birthday card already. The birthday card must have a date, it must have the name of the person, and it must have the message, which is happy birthday. Okay, so another thing we need to do is to write where that birthday card came from. Okay, so I'm going to be using the flyer, the logo design we created. So I'll go to my gallery and I'll use this logo. Okay, sorry. From gallery. Just make it look very small. So our e-card is ready. It's ready to be used. So this is how you create a card. You can create any card with this, whether it's an invite, a shower, whether it's anything at all. You can create an e-card for it and design it the way you want, and can make a lot of money from this. If I were to create this one for somebody, I'll be charging the person, let's say 5K. Yeah, just because I just want to. Some people will charge 10,000, some people will charge 15,000. And if you are doing it on a monthly basis for a company, for instance, because we have companies that are that set that contracts their staff's birthday or events to graphics designer. So if you were to be doing for a company, you can just charge cumulatively for the whole month, and then all you just ask them to do is to send you pictures on time and the person's info. With that, you're good to go. All right, so this is it for our card. I'm just adding finishing touches. Yeah, just decided to make it a bit official. Okay, so we'll just make it a bit official by adding Mr. to the name. Just change the font to something more. Yeah. Then we'll make it bold, because the whole essence of it is for it to send the right message. Okay, there's no point creating a design that people cannot read. No matter how nice your design is, if people cannot read it, then that design is just as good as bad. Design is bad. Okay, so we have our birthday card. When you're done, come to this place where you have this disc, this sign here. Click it. When you click on it, click on save as image. Okay, you can save as a project. To save as a project is to have it on this app. So any day you want, you can come and redesign for any client, Alex. Okay, now if I ever want to create any design, I can come back here and pick it, change the face, change the name, change all of this. Okay, so I have it on my project catalog. So I will still just go over here and click save. All right, so that is it about our design on Ecard. I hope you enjoyed the class. Cheers.